Hello and welcome to the weather update. It's about 8:45 on October 1st, 2019. We're in a new month, and we're going to talk about the climate summary for the month of October at Islip. Using this microphone again. Some people say it sounds okay. Okay, to me it just sounds like, I'll just put it this way. This microphone sort of sounds like the microphone that's currently having an issue sounds a little more like a JBL speaker, whereas this one sounds a little more like the old kind of speakers they use at the train stations. Just not much dynamic range, but as long as you can hear me, I guess then that'll have to do. So we'll take a look at the weather today. Humid day across the island, a little humid, but not terribly uncomfortable. 72 at Farmingdale. The dew point is 64. We got up to 76 at Farmingdale today. Not like I said, not too bad. Above normal for sure. We'll look at JFK. See what JFK is. 72, dew point 67. So you can see there's a sea breeze in effect. But if we go over New Jersey, you'll see it'll be a lot warmer there. Still 81 at Mount Holly, 77 at Toms River, and Toms River got all the way up to 82 today. So definitely warmer in Jersey. And tomorrow it's probably going to hit 90 in Jersey. So we're going to go look at the climate conditions right now. So we're going to go look at this, find past weather conditions. We're going to look at the monthly report for Islip. Monthly weather summary. Hopefully there is one out, and there is. So here we go. Here is the monthly weather summary for Islip. Alright, so the average maximum temperature was 78. The normal 75.2. The average minimum was 62.7, and the normal is 60.8. The mean is 70.4, and the normal value is 68. So yes, we were above normal by about 2.4 degrees, 2.5 degrees if you want to get that. So we were above normal again, and last year was also above normal too for September as well. Here's the precipitation. This is the shocking part. So the normal amount of precipitation that's supposed to fall in Islip during the month of September is 4.28 inches. However, we only got 0.95 inches, so much drier. This is a 3.33 inch deficit in rainfall for the month of September. So warmer and drier than it was supposed to be, that is a concern. But hopefully we will get some rain as we look at the forecast. Before we look at the forecast, let's look at again a graphic representation of the temperatures across the area. Let's take this back to 5 o'clock so you can see exactly what was going on. So you can see across Long Island, mainly mid-70s. The North Shore, a little hotter. The city, low 80s. And the heat, you can see the heat over New Jersey. So just showing you the heat. The next thing we need to look at is looking at the National Hurricane Center for Hurricane Lorenzo. Hurricane Lorenzo. Let's take a look at this. This is heading for the Azores. Very unusual to see a hurricane in this part of the ocean, and then part of the Atlantic. This is the Eastern Atlantic. Normally they're in the Western Atlantic. So let's look at the public advisory. Tropical storm force wind gusts occurring across the western Azores as Lorenzo barrels faster toward the islands. So as of 8 p.m., we have the center of Hurricane Lorenzo near latitude 37.8 north, longitude 34.3 west. Lorenzo is moving toward the northeast at near 32 miles an hour, so it's really starting to pick up speed now. Northeastward motion at an even faster forward speed is expected through Thursday. The cyclone is forecast to slow down and turn eastward by Thursday night. On this forecast track, the center of Lorenzo is expected to pass near the western Azores late tonight into early Wednesday. Maximum sustained winds are near 100 miles an hour with higher gusts, and only slow weakening is expected. So Lorenzo is a large hurricane. Hurricane force winds extend outward up to 90 miles from the center, and tropical storm force winds extend outward up to 345 miles from the center. During the past hour, a wind gust to 43 miles an hour was reported at the Santa Cruz Airport on Flores Island in the western Azores. So again, this is an unusual spot to get hurricanes. The estimated minimum central pressure is 960 millibars, or 28.35 inches. So let's go and look at the the warning cone here, and you will see here again, maximum sustained winds 100 miles an hour. Movement is northeast at 32. But the problem with this now, because it's moving fast, you have to remember something. If you're on the right side of the storm, you have to add that motion into the wind speed. So the Azores, which are over here, and this is not an area that normally gets hurricanes. And look at this. They have what's left of it going into the United Kingdom. So again, we could be seeing a hurricane hitting the United Kingdom or in some form or another. They don't want to call it a hurricane. They want to call it extratropical, but we'll see about that. Because again, these warmer than normal waters, due to climate change, this is what's happening. You're seeing some unusual things happen with the weather. Let's go to tropical tidbits and look at the satellite imagery for Lorenzo. So here is Lorenzo. You can see it's just racing now. You can see how fast it's moving. But it's still got a circulation. But you can start to see it getting picked up, and it's starting to accelerate very, very quickly. I think this is sort of like similar to Ophelia, I guess you could say. I don't see any islands near this. Let's look at the MODIS and see. I think Ophelia was the storm that wound up hitting the United Kingdom. Was it last year or a year or two ago? So here is Lorenzo. Still, this was taken today, October 1st, and here are the Azores right here. If I put this in here, you'll see the Azores are right here, and this is a Lorenzo. Still very sizable, and these little islands here could get affected by this. Again, it's unusual to see that occur in the Azores Islands. And these are volcanic islands, similar to the Cape Verde Islands, which are over here. Again, they usually don't see, well, we see the beginnings of hurricanes form over here. We don't usually see, it's usually just waves. And to get a full-fledged hurricane in this part of the Atlantic is extremely unusual and something that we really need to be concerned about. So again, hurricane warnings remain in effect for the Azores, especially the western Azores. So let's take a look and see what's going to be happening with our weather. We're just going to go focus on our region here and take a look and see what is going to be happening. So let's look at the total, let's look at the temperatures, first of all, that we're going to be dealing with as we head into tomorrow, because it's not going to be great. So as we head into Wednesday, you will see, look at that, we got the heat. Looks like low to mid 80s for Long Island, and you see that reddish purplish, that's where it could be 90. So I'm thinking Tom's River is going to go to 90 or higher. Probably not us, but definitely down there. Here comes that front, comes through, brings us the relief. Much more comfortable Thursday and Friday as well. We're in the cool air for the foreseeable future after that front moves through. It will also bring the humidity down too. So if we look at the dew points, in fact, we'll shift it over to the NAM now. This is more of a short range forecast that I want to look at. So let's look at the NAM. And you'll see we have these high dew points, see all that humidity. It's going to be very humid. And if you look at these wind barbs, you'll see somewhat westerly flow. So the sea breeze is probably not going to get very far inland tomorrow. Then here comes that front. Boom, like that. Very sharp. And then much more comfortable for Thursday. And then we have this front that kind of gets stuck in. Maybe a little return to the humidity a little bit as a wave goes along it. And this will hopefully bring some much needed rain, which is really what we need to look at here is the rain, because we need rain terribly. I mean, as you heard, we are at over 3-inch deficit in rainfall. So here comes the front for tomorrow. Some scattered thunderstorms, probably between 6 and 9 o'clock. And then chances for showers as we head into Thursday. Hopefully we'll get some showers out of this. And then it looks like some more, maybe heavier rain as we get into Friday morning. So let's see how much rain we could get out of this. Let's see. It's saying depends on where you are. It only gives Suffolk County a ½ an inch, but there is a stretch of maybe an inch. This only goes out this far, so let me see if I'm going to use the 12 kilometer, which goes out a little further, and let's see if we can get some more rain. No, it just doesn't look. I mean, it depends where this band sets up. You know, hopefully maybe this band will be a little more over Long Island, and maybe not so much over Jersey. But they're in a drought in Jersey too, so you know, it's something we need to be concerned about. I'll look at the GFS here, because that does go further out. GFS lower resolution, but I mean, there's a chance we could see an inch of rain, but it's not going to be a drought buster. It'll give us so much needed rain, but it won't be enough to get us out of this tremendous rain deficit that we are in. Looking at the skies, heading to the weekend. Hopefully we can clear it out Friday and Saturday. Get some nice skies in here. Maybe we'll have to see. That's a little far in the future, but the main thing I'm looking at right now is the potential for heat tomorrow and the rain potential. Let me go back to this. I'm going to use another model, the HDRPS, and see if that, well, maybe will give us some more rain, maybe. Hoping. So there is a line of showers. Wherever these showers and thunderstorms develop, there could be some heavy rain in there, hopefully. And then more rain for Thursday. Hopefully we can get some rain. We need at least an inch of rain to really make a dent in this drought. So hopefully we can get some of that. I really hope so, because we really do need this rain badly. So I think that'll be just about almost it for this weather update. And look at the ICON too if you want. Let's see how that does with the rainfall. Let's see, I'll go to total rainfall. I don't know if this one has the total rainfall. Yeah, it does. Alright, let's see if this... That one gives Long Island a good amount. So we'll have to see. The potential's there that we could see a decent amount of rain. But it's not going to be enough to get us out of the deficit completely. But hopefully enough to at least, put a dent in it, which would be nice. The only other thing I want to look at tomorrow is thunderstorm threat. And that is the Cape. See if we can have elevated Cape. This is tomorrow. It's not really impressive at all. So chances for severe thunderstorms are not going to be. We're not really going to see much of any chances for severe thunderstorms. So I guess that does conclude this weather update. Hopefully we can get some rain, because that's what we need right now. With that, that will conclude this weather update. Take care, and thank you for watching.